Hey everyone, Dave from BC Bushcraft, and welcome to another video. It's been a very long time in YouTube land since I have filmed my last video. I decided to take a little bit of a break over the Christmas and holiday periods just from YouTube and just focus on some other things in life and, just relax and not have to think about putting out videos every week. But regardless, I really want to get back into the whole video making. I have a lot of things planned that I want to do. I do have some plans for some fun series and to go out in the woods and, just do some more bushcraft type activities. I do want to do more building. I do want to do more kind of the crafting aspects of bushcraft. I don't want to just limit myself to overnights and things like that. Also, like coming into the new year, I might not be able to do as many overnights as I would like. That may open up. I don't really know. Everything's kind of just up in the air with the overnights because it's a little bit harder for me to get away for a night, or it ends up being 2 days of my life. And when I have a full-time job and a family and things like that, it's hard to balance everything. Regardless though, I do want to, have a habit of doing weekly videos again. Things like tips, things like my bush talk. My last bush talk got a lot of positive feedback with the fear of camping alone. A lot of people like that one, so I'll try to do some more talks like that. Also coming up is I do have some gear reviews. A few companies have sent me little items here and there. I got a trail camera sent to me, which is super awesome. I hope to capture some nice footage when I'm on my overnight. I'll definitely do an in-depth review of the trail camera that I got. I also, GearBest had sent me kind of like a care package, I would call it, of a few items from GearBest. And we all know GearBest, and it's what that Chinese online site that sells budget knives and things like that. And I've never owned a knife from GearBest, but the hammock that I do have, I got off of GearBest. So I'm slightly familiar with their stuff. And I just got a bag with a few little bits and bobs in there, which should be fun. It's a place where you can pick up some budget gear. Some of it, not all of it, I would recommend just by looking at it on the website, but regardless, there's some functional things that you can pick up from there, like the hammock I got has worked fine and it was very cheap. Just some small reviews, and I know that not everyone likes reviews, but it helps people kind of make decisions on whether they should purchase something. So they are an important part of the YouTube channel, and also, if I get some stuff for free, it helps me to learn more about different equipment, learn more about different steels and things like that. I don't have like a crazy amount of experience with a whole bunch of different steels. So this gives me some, more options to be better at, knowing the field of knives and bushcraft, and then it's also some free gear, which is always fun. Free stuff is fun. So I'd like to discuss a little bit about my YouTube channel last year and kind of the progression that I went through throughout the year. And starting the year around this time, maybe around New Year's or something like that, my channel had roughly 1,200 subscribers. At that time, I had Bushcraft Bartons shout me out. It motivated me to kind of push forward with the channel and try to develop some more interesting content. When the new year started, I definitely had some goals that I wanted to do. I really wanted to do some sort of a survival video, which ended up being the most influential video on my channel, which has like over 650,000 views, which I never thought would be possible from a video that I filmed on my cell phone, because all of the videos I film are done by my cell phone. And it gave me big inspiration, that video, to continue to push out content and things like that. And I had a goal of last year to maybe collect 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, which I thought was quite a tall task. It's not very easy to build the views and stuff like that when you're first starting out. I've had this channel over 2 years now, and it's quite the process where you have to really fine-tune your videoing and like your tags and thumbnails. There's a lot of things that go in the background of it all, and I'm starting to get a better handle on it, and I feel like I'm developing better content for you guys. It's very, very cool. It's been an awesome ride, and I'm super, I really appreciate all the support, all the positive comments. I know I don't really look at myself as an expert, but just someone that enjoys going into the woods and has things to share. Really the biggest thing about my channel is to just help everyone else out there to practice bushcraft and get out there and do it for themselves. I try to make things simple. I don't try to overcomplicate the process, but my channel is really aimed so people can learn from it and get out there. Also last year I had an amazing subscriber, Black Wolf Paw. He emailed me, I don't know when it was, October or something like that. He said, I'm a big fan of your channel. I know that you have a donate button and things like that, but I thought that I could offer something more for you. And he said, I think that I could design you a new logo. And I said, you know what? Yeah, sure. Whatever you have. I'm not that skilled. The logos that I've made in the past, I've made them very, they're drag and drop. They're not very good. I don't have Photoshop or anything like that. And I jumped on the chance to have someone who's more skilled in it to design something for me. And the new logo that you see today is the one that he designed, and we bounced back a few ideas of what I liked and what I didn't like. It took a little bit of a process, some emailing and stuff, and man, I love the new logo that this guy designed for me. It is awesome. It's something that I don't think I could ever have done that myself, and I really appreciate the how much work he put into it to make it as professional as it is. I think that the logo really stands out. It totally fits into the channel. I love the colors, the wolf, everything about it is really awesome, and I would just like to give him major thanks. It makes the channel look so much more professional, and there's a chance there to develop into patches and stickers. I would like to make a website eventually. I have no idea how to make a website. It's something that I would have to learn. But, things like selling a little merchandise here and there, patches probably, that's what it would start off as. And if you guys were into it, they would be available. So, stuff like that might eventually, I might start putting some of that stuff into this channel. It seems like other channels do that, and it's fun. It's a cool thing to do. Also, something that happened that's kind of funny recently is that a subscriber actually recognized me. I've never had that ever happen to me before, and it was quite surreal, feeling like someone recognizing me in real life off of the channel. That was very a surreal moment. He ended up commenting on one of my videos saying oh, I think I saw you, blah 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 blah. I'm not going to give specifics, but he definitely did, and it's quite funny actually. So that was a very just an interesting thing. It's weird thinking that the people watching my channel are actually out there. I know it sounds weird, but because this is online, you don't really expect to just run into people on the street who are hey, aren't you from BC Bushcraft or something? So I thought that was pretty cool, pretty surreal moment there for sure, and but really fun, and I appreciate it, and I hope you're watching right now. One more shout out that I would like to do is I would like to shout out a good buddy of mine that I've been in talks with almost since I started my channel, and this is Bushcrafter 1973. I'll put a link to his channel below. I think he has an Instagram too, but I'm not on Instagram, and you can find it through his YouTube and things like that. But Steve is a really cool guy. He actually had a channel before, and that's how we got connected early on in the mingling of bushcraft YouTube channels. You kind of all subscribe to each other and message and things like that, and you watch each other's videos, you support each other's videos, and he was someone very early on that was kind of the relationship. And then we started emailing a bit, and he helped me with some of the knife making, and he got into knife making too at the beginning of the channel, which was a couple years ago. And he ended up taking that channel down, but then putting another one up, and he's making custom knives, really nice knives, and he's been doing that for a while, and he kind of has slowly built up some of the tools. He's got a heat treat oven now and things like that, which is awesome. I really hope you're still doing that, and I think that just go over there and take a look. He's got some cool little videos about knife making and stuff, and I know that he probably in the future will have a line of just some bushcraft knives and things like that, handmade. The guy has designed some really cool handles, right, and got some cool handle scales and things like that. So definitely go check out that channel, and that's Bushcrafter 1973. Anyways, since I haven't put up a video for a couple months, I thought I would just jump in here with a channel update before I put out some smaller videos. But I promise you that there will be more content, whether it's just me sitting down and chatting or out there in the woods. It's kind of up in the air. But I hope you guys keep on watching, and I really appreciate all the support. So I hope you guys have a great day. This is Dave from BC Bushcraft. Take care.